Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. Yeah, and then it ends up coming down into here. Okay. This has reached the point in this game where you look at what you've created and you think, I have no idea how I did this. I genuinely have no idea how I did this. I've reached that point. But what I do know is that I need more copper. I have to have more copper. We're not going to be able to do this unless I've got more copper coming in. We need to sort of ramp up the base rates. So obviously I was looking at wanting to do those batteries, but I think we're going to have to address the lack of copper coming through. Now, there is an issue over the other side, which is going to jam things up, and that's the lack of slag that's running through. At the moment, we have got some slag being used over here. We are turning that into Slag Slurry, and then it's being used over this side. It's being turned into mineral sludge. Mineral sludge is coming into here, and then I've got some mineral sludge going... That's the mineral sludge there. No, that's Slag Slurry. And sulfuric acid. That's making that. Slag Slurry. Where's the mineral sludge going? Mineral sludge right here. Which way are you going? Oh, over here. Yeah, right. So I've got the mineral sludge bit coming in over this side, and I think we need to ramp that production up so that I'm using more slag slurry. I'm using up more of this, which means that I will be using up more of the actual slag and clearing that out of the map. Because at the moment, I'm not clearing it away fast enough. And we're going to be glad of the things that we're making with it over here. So we're going to start making more crystallizers a minute, which is, I believe, not... I think it's a petrochem, isn't it? No. It's definitely not that. Resource refining. Yeah, there we go. Crystallizer level 1. So we will go 5, 10 of those. 15, 20. Let's go for a full 20. I need some more electronic blocks if I want to make any more of them. Which could be a bit of a problem. So we're going to make more of those so that we can get the slag being consumed faster, and we can sort of make a few extra items of that. And we're going to make a few other... 7. Seriously, that's it. Right, you know what we got to do? We got to make a break on there. This is working now. We've backed up with electric blocks all the way, so these are working fairly quickly. I just need to pick up a few. So I'm just going to stand here and wait and let the numbers here accumulate. Actually, I'll tell you what. Have I got the materials to do a quick set? I've got 10 of them. I have got 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Ideal, yes. We'll take 10 of these. And we will just speed up the production on those by a little tiny bit. That will help us a little bit. We're going to need that. And the slag over here, that's going to keep doing what it's doing. We're slowly clearing all of this lot out, which is good, which means that we're clearing all the slag down on this part. But we need to clear slag over the other side of the map as well, and that's something that we want to be working on in a minute. We have a problem. We have no battery casings coming in. So battery casing right there. I need paper, lead plate, which goes to this bit. You need battery casing that goes to this bit. The battery case... Wait, what? Battery casing. You're not getting paper coming in. Right, I have a shortage of paper coming in. Why do I have a shortage of paper? I've got the paper coming in over there, and that's the alginic acid. I'm bringing that from the other side of the map, am I? I must be, yes, because that comes from all of the other production. which means that we've got shortages over here. There's the alginic acid that comes over to that point. It goes back over this way, down through here. Yes. Right there, it splits, it goes around everything, and then it comes down to that point. It goes over here, and then it heads off. It goes that way. Round and through. So I'm waiting on paper back that way. Waiting on paper because I'm waiting on... I've got the salt water for the brown algae in here. That's all coming through. I've got a number of brown algae plants providing material down this way. This is keeping everything full in here, which is good. That's something that we want. We want that to stay full. I want that to keep doing what it's doing. It's actually now filling up the liquid plastic, which is fantastic, so we're not going to do anything to rock that boat. What we have got a slight problem with is not enough green algae coming in, which basically just means I need to find space to put down a few more algae farms. It's going to have to be down here. And then we're going to have to run that algae up that way and tuck it in on the end on there. So we will do that in a bit. We're not going to worry about that just for a minute, though. So I'll go over here and I will gather up that lot. That's enough to keep me going just for a minute. And then we've got the rest of the map being... So it wasn't that we've run out. It's that our batteries aren't actually being made because of this shortage of paper. Which, I'll be honest, is a slightly ridiculous situation for us to be in. And it's only those two up there. So everything else takes paper first as priority. I did set it up, quite deliberately set it up that way. And then it comes up, round, and goes into there. And then it makes the batteries. And it sends it all down through. So now we've got a battery being made there. Then they're coming in through. And then these bits will take the paper. Yeah. Okay, it's working as it's supposed to. We have got our checks and balances in place on there, which is good. Where was I going? Oh, right, yeah, crystallizers. So I'm going to go over that way, and we're going to sort that out so that hopefully we get more of this slag being used up. I want vast quantities of that to disappear, so that it starts using it up from every part of the map. Now, in the meantime, we've got another 20 of these that we're going to place down. So I've got more room now, which means that I can go up here and I can place the next 20 of them right up here. I'm going to put them directly in line with the ones that exist. And that's going to go up. Let's do it. There should be enough room to sort of work around them, and I'll put a line here like that. Let's have a look. So we can make mineral sludge. We get iron and copper ore come out of it. We get lead and tin, and we get silicon and silver. Those are our current options that we have from them. Now, silver at the moment... I haven't got a lot of silver. Right, that's being sent off down this way. It's going through here. It's turning into silver wire. It's being picked up and it's being sent off. So I've got no surplus storage of silver in any way, shape, or form. So getting more silver would be highly beneficial. But that does mean I'm also going to be getting more silicon. And that is a little bit more of a problem. Less so now, it appears. We've emptied one and we're part way through the next one. If we go up this way to our actual silicon storage, I've got 153 in there. I've got 153 in there. I've got almost a third one completely full. And then I've got those two in there. And that's being cut down into silicon wafers. So we've got quite a bit of silicon in there. I'm wondering, though, if if we go back a step, the silicon could become a problem. Silicon pellets, that's what we're making up there. We've got loads of those. usage in here. I've only got one use for silicon pellets, which is this. Okay, I'm not making silicon pellets then. What am I making? Silicon ingot, powder. According to this, I'm not even making those. Silicon. Wait a minute. Something's not right here. Something is definitely not quite right. Angel's components in here, and it's the wafers. Silicon wafers in here. It's this right here I want to see. So where are you? Petrochem refining, maybe? You're not in that list. It's not going to be resource refining. Metallurgy, smithing, it's not going to be in that. The zinc oxide is one that we're going to be wanting soon. But silicon pellets, it says that we're not making them. Or, oh, no. Monosilicon. That's what we're not making silicon pellets, we're making monosilicon. So if we go to usage on this one, we've got two uses. We can turn monosilicon into silicon wafer or into that, which basically means I'm doing one step too much on this. 6 of these full of this. I'm going to be wasting our silicon for this. So we want molten silicon in here. And then I'm going to want, actually, molten silicon. That's the one that we want to look for. So if I go back out of here and I click on this one, and then we look down through, want to look, molten silicon right in there, and I go to usage. I've got 3 uses for molten silicon. Nitrogen gas and that to make the monosilicon seed. Molten silicon makes monosilicon and that. Okay, again, that's not the one that I'm supposed to be looking for then. So it's not these in here. We go back a stage and we go to the silicon ingot here and go to usage. There we go. We've got 8 uses for this one. Silicon powder, molten silicon, silicon ingot. If you mix in that bit, silane gas. There, silicon ingot, copper, and there expands on the molten aluminium. Iron mixed with silicon gives you basically more iron, so you get a whole load extra. You can do the same with steel on a mixture, and you can just make it into powder. So we want to get it to the silicon ingot stage, and then that's the bit that we want to be using. So go to here. I mean, if we go craft on that one, you've got 3 different options. We can make the silicon ingots and silane gas, and it basically expands it out. We don't care about that. The ore right here. Wait a minute. It's that ore right there. Go to the plain silicon ore in here, and we can make glass. 2 lots. We use it for making cement. There's another glass one. Silicon ingots. More glass, processed silicon, hexafluorosilicic acid, quartz crucible, and monosilicon in there. So I'm making a whole load of stuff here. I'm thinking that maybe we got too many warehouses on this, but my main issue was that I was I kind of wanted to use up my silicon supply. Possibly what we should do then is we should have the silicon bars coming up, but we should limit that. And then once that gets full, once that is completely full, we'll take these silicon bars and we will store these, because there's quite a few different options for the silicon bars, and there's less options for this up here. There are no more options for that one up there. So I think what we will do is we will eliminate the 3. We'll obviously we got 3 warehouses full. So actually, you know what? We could empty those warehouses completely. So we will do that. I'm going to set this up first, and I am going to go here with silicon ore and silver ore so that we get more silver, although I'm very tempted to go for the iron and copper at the moment. Although we're using up iron, so we don't want more iron. So if I go oops. Control copy. Shift. It was control. It's not a shift. And I pop those down there like that. And then we're going to want a belt that is going to come out of the middle of that one. It's going to run up through there like that. We did anything else on the outside edge of that one. Put one more belt there. Then we can run... Yeah, you go away. And we will do this all the way down through there, like that. And there. Right, and then we can go and take this. Put another 10 of these down through. So this is all going to be silver and silicon. We are going to massively increase our silicon ore storage, I think, so that we can make absolutely certain that we've got plenty of silicon ore that we can go and use, and we're not limiting our options. If I go and turn that all into monosilicon, it's going to cause us some problems, I think. So can we stop up there? That would be good. Yeah, if we can just do that. Right, now, we want to run this one all the way back down through here. To that point. And I'm not going to hook it up from the bottom. Oh, I see what I did there. I'm doing completely the opposite build on this one. And I'm also doing a line of pipes instead of doing underground pipes, just because. Why not? Let's get rid of that one. And we will bring you down here. So I've got the silicon, I've got the slag, the mineral sludge coming out. The mineral sludge goes over to that point. I'm going to bring it to this pipe right here. That one is going to go directly underneath this water plant right here. We'll do it like that, and then it will come up here like that. It's going to go there like that, and then it's going to go up to that point there. Right, and 1 and 2 there. So that's all going to join in, and then all I need to do is that. Right. I'm also going to need to put some power in here. So we go 1, 2, and then we... Oh, I'm going to have to do this on each line, aren't I? So we'll just bring that down through like that. There. And we have now doubled up our usage of mineral sludge. Mineral slurry. Sorry, coming in. Oh, sludge. Doubled up the use of mineral sludge coming in through that way. And then, yeah. So I'm going to stick that belt there. I'm going to just put a turn on that belt. Actually, I'm going to bring it back by a couple of points. It's going to go to this one right here. I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to take silicon ore, and I'm going to take silver ore, and I'm going to drop those in there like that. I'm then going to do this 1 and 2, and... Oh, it will fit, but only if I extend it by a piece there, and that one doesn't like quite reach, so I gotta do it like that. So you get down to that point there. Now we will do this. So that one loops all the way around there. So what we could actually do is just extend it round and drop it in onto there. And then I can go here and I can get rid of that one. I can go here and I can get rid of that one as well. And now we've got the ore coming from there. So I got 10 of them. I got 20 of them up there, and I got 20 of them down here, all producing silver and silicon. And producing it very nicely as well. Are they all full? Okay, that's good. That means that we're using mineral sludge. If we look in here, this one is going absolutely flat out with the slag slurry, and producing it is pushing it through. Doing everything that we want it to do in there. And then we can run back over this side. That should mean, there we go. This has ramped up production rates on here. Does mean that we're potentially going to run into some supply issues with the sulfuric acid next. Never ends, does it? It's a never-ending battle. But the bit that I really like is the fact that we've now got more slag being pulled out of here, which means that we've got more requests coming in to deliver more of this, which means, hopefully, they're going to start pulling it from over here. That's what we want. We need them to start pulling it from over here. We've got other places that they're pulling it from at the moment, but hopefully they'll bring it over to there. I'm gonna also build some more warehouses so that we can get that sort of back up and running again. I need other warehouses that I've got to go and build in order to sort this out. So we've got the silver ore coming over this side. We've already had the big slug of it come through. That's gone in through there and been processed. Got the silicon ore that gets down to here. So what we're going to want then is more storage out this way for silicon ore. I also need to go up this side and put a halt on this silicon processing facility up here. We're already processing too much. So I'm going to take out a couple of pipes right here. I'm actually going to remove all of the pipe from that side, and I'll do it there as well. So that should be fairly obvious why this isn't working, that I've removed these pipes. At least I'm hoping it'll be fairly obvious. Reasonably obvious to me. So that's going to grind to a halt just for a minute. And then we can start, like, emptying out these warehouses here. And we will just have one of those, because it's only for these, and we don't need it for anything else. The silver over this side, that's going to sort of fill up a bit as well. So now I want to come back down here, and I want to get me some more of these. So I've got stone bricks, and I've got the steel plates. So why can't I make any... Can I make some more of these? I can. 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 warehouses right there. I'm going to want more steel, and I'm going to want more stone bricks. Let's go and get a whole load of those, and I can start making myself a couple of stacks of warehouses. I'm starting to think that maybe we should just build a small factory unit here somewhere that can make our warehouses for us, because I use so many of them. Might just make life a little bit easier for me if I was to go and have someone do it for me. Have a look in here. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. Okay, so I've got 10 of those. That's enough to make 20 warehouses. I think 20 warehouses will be enough to keep me going for a minute or two. We want to run back down this way now. We want to go and find the steel, which is down here. We've got the hot steel plates right there. They run through over to the steel production right there. Still running quite slowly. It's beginning to fill this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can't do any more than that for a minute. 7. So there's 5. That's already chopped into a few of the spaces. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those like that. And I will go... Am I already making warehouses? Yes, I am. I've got 5 warehouses right there. I can only make... Oh, I need iron plates as well. I forgot about the iron plates. So we need to go and find now some iron plates. That's good, is there? To go and find a box with iron plates in so that I... Oh, there we go. There is a box. We've got a rather big box with iron plates in right here. So if I grab a couple of those, actually going to fill up so that I've got 3 lots there. And there's 5 of those going in. 20... Nope. 100 iron plate, 100 stone brick, and just 50 steel. Okay, I didn't need anywhere near as much steel as I've picked up. That's alright. We can live with this. Like that. And now I can make another 8 of those. That makes 21 warehouses that I'm currently building. I've got quite a bit of iron that I'm carrying. A lot of steel. And then we got a few other little bits and pieces as well. I've got some carbon on me. I'm going to get rid of that. Let me go in here. And I'll put that carbon down there instead of that coal. And then I'll go up here and I'll add the coal to that one. Kind of works. I've also got a whole load of extra timber from where I've been picking things up. So we'll go in here and we will put a stack of timber in there. And then we'll put the coal in there. That's freed up a bit more space. Warehouses stack in 10s. So I might as well... No, I won't make any more than that. Right, next we will go up here. And wait a minute, where's the silicon? Where's the silicon storage is up there. Okay, so we do want to head up this way. And we want to start putting together the silicon. At the moment, we've got a little bit of a shortage of this one. And that is only because we're slowly filling up the carbon monoxide store right there. Eventually, that will fill up. And then this will back up. And then there won't be any problems with the carbon monoxide and the carbon storage facilities in any way, shape, or form. So we are going to put... We'll get rid of that one right there, and we will put this one down here, so it's a bit more out of the way. And one away from the belt there. One... Oh, no, I don't want to put them close together like that. They've got to be separated slightly. One there, over here, and one there. And then that's going to go up, back over this way. Like that. They've all got to be one gap apart to make this work beautifully, like poetry in motion type situation. And I don't quite have enough room there, but I can make enough room if I simply do this. So I put that one up there like that, and I'll run you over that way, like that. And then this one will rotate round that way like that. Just need to use these up because I don't want to carry around a load of copper wire. I'm just waiting for it to dissipate. Yeah, right, that has dissipated. And it also means that I've got room for the silicon storage here. So put you, and... Alright, that'll do. I now need to have lots of these. One, two, you know, I think 2 is probably enough. So we'll put 2 into here. You know what? 2 is enough. But what we will do is we will put 4 down on each of these, because that means that we can... Things can shift faster. And there are times when that will be beneficial to us. So if we just sort of preempt that, we'll take it over here because of the way that these are laid out. That one goes to there, and then it goes... No. If you're going up there, you want to come down to that one. I need to be able to hook all of these in. So if you go over there... No. That one, no. I can't bring in this block of 9. I've got to have one more. That's not going to work. To be honest, I don't think I need this many. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.